Now, Danny Wiseman, who learned a lot, he said, working in a pro shop.
Started bowling at the age of 7. His first league average, 119. He had that through 4 frames today in the championship game.
Best finish ever, 10th last year in the Greater Hartford Open. And his entourage of backers, including his wife Lisa, exhaling relief for her, and I'm sure for her husband as well.
Wiseman just sends it wide, doesn't quite get it back. There's not unlimited area to the right, so if you miss a little bit to the right on a PBA tour, you usually don't get a strike. And right now, I'm sure his sponsors, Sport Plus and Carmen Down Pro Shop from Alexander, Virginia, are just about counting the money, because Wiseman, all he has to do is just make a few spares here, and he will turn out to be the winner, knocking Randfoot out of the Tournament of Champions.
The Don Carter All-Star Lanes in Kennedy, he finished 14th, so a 10th to 14th, his top thus far in his pro career, which has spanned just almost need a sponsor, a backer, to stay out here, don't you?
Well, at Clare before, I was between $750 and $1,000 all the way, and then in the match play, Walter Ray got him for a little while, then Robert Lawrence was up there, but Wiseman took over in the last. Watch the position of Wiseman. He'll be out here around the first arrow, sliding up in this area on the foul line.
Incidentally, Walter Ray Williams finished 7th in this field of 160 here. So it's a strike for Danny in the 8th frame. Strike up for Moser, shooting in the 8th.
Absolutely must-strike situation the next 2 frames for Moser to have any chance of catching Danny Wiseman.
That may be one of the smoothest shots of the afternoon for this 30-year-old from San Jose.
When I first saw Don Moser last year, Chris, I remember seeing him at Pinole Valley, our opening telecast, the blackout telecast. I thought that he would do quite well last year. He didn't quite pan out. He made a couple of championship rounds, but now he seems to have gotten the experience, the aggressiveness, and the demeanor necessary to handle the pressure of the Pro Bowlers Tour. And he's still not out of this match. He still has a chance.
Come on.
Got his wish.
That'll make Wiseman think a little bit right here.
9th frame for Wiseman. A final LSU over Mississippi, 103-94. Doubleheader on ABC starting at 2 tomorrow. First Michigan, Purdue, then Iowa, Illinois, or Washington, UCLA. Sliding by the 2 and the sleeper 8.
Boy, did he get a good break there. It's not an easy spare, and we've seen this missed quite a bit, the 2-pin combination, by not getting across, but he could have left the 2-8-10, and that would have really opened the door. Now he has to get the ball right in there. As you see, the way to make it is get the ball right over to the 2-pin, let the ball drive through to the 2-8, carry it out. That's what we're looking for Wiseman to do. Everybody's had trouble getting the ball across the center of the lane.
He got the 8.
Danny Wiseman needs 9 pins on the first ball here to win his first championship. And with his practice and dedication, Chris, he's going to win many more. Anybody who'll go out there and practice 20 or 30 games, as you look at Moser, he knows the predicament he's in. Anybody who'll practice 20 or 30 games like this young man, with that talent and good coaching, is going to have a successful PBA stint. 9 pins is the championship. Anything less is still an open door.
That's the most sustained cheering that we've heard on the tour for a long time. Hometown bowler Danny Wiseman. Really giving his backers a lot of great action. He'll be in the 250s, and he is a winner. Lisa, his wife, is now finally relieved. All right, we'll be back, but let's go to New York now, and my colleague, Frank Gifford. There's the winner, 255, 201. Victory number 1, 28,000 for Danny. Don Moser, 14.5, 8,500, 7 and 6. You worked hard for this one.
Oh, yes, definitely. I've worked so hard for this. This is a dream come true. This is marvelous. First of all, I'd like to thank Wally Hall and Fairlanes. They're great for us. They treat us real well each week, each tournament we go to for Fairlanes. It's been marvelous. Great week. And the fans, this one's for Baltimore. Yes, yes!
All right, you had this great crowd, and you had the American League Manager of the Year, Frank Robinson, cheering you. Okay. Wally Hall, who is the chief executive officer of the vast Fairlanes chain, has the spoils of victory.
Danny, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of all the friendly folks of Fairlanes to give you your winner's check. A worthy champion, no question about it, for the 21st Fairlanes Open. Well done, a great week of bowling, and the start of a terrific career for Danny Wiseman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's, Danny will be back quick, but Nelson Burton Jr. is with the West. Had a big game against Weber, and he faced a tough view. Here's Don Moser and Bo.
Thank you, Chris. And a man who has really blossomed into a top player, Don Moser. Obviously, sure you want to head to that winner's circle.
Oh, yeah. First time I made it, I was just happy to be there. I was a little nervous. Today I was ready to win. I bowled good last game. He bowled a better game than me, and I praise him for winning.
How about the spares? We saw guys having a little trouble with the spares today. What happened out there?
Well, I've been having a problem all winter with spares. Me and Randy Stone works here. We have a deal. Every time I miss a spare, I give him $1, and every time I go a clean block, he gives me $5. So far, it hasn't been working out too good for me.
Well, the champion didn't miss any spares, Chris, and I'm sure we'll see him many more times. That's bowling, Don.
Thank you.
Okay. Danny, how long have you been married?
2 years. My lovely wife, Lisa.
Well, you know, I was going to ask you, you must be in the boss in the family because most wives hurry out here to get the money. Here's Lisa. Please come in. And Albert, your dad. All right, Lisa. I thought you were the sixth frame.
No, I didn't think so either. I'm not going to make now.
Are you, Lisa?
No, I'm not. No. I can't. He doesn't know from this.
Dad, I want your reaction. You didn't look too calm either.
I was a little nervous, but after about 3 blocks, I figured that he's
He has a lot of rooters in the audience.
Oh, yeah, that's lots of rooters from Baltimore here, and I think he made a good showing, had a lot of backing.
Well, Baltimore's a great city. I can't say enough for it. I've spent so many days at Pimlico, and when the Colts were here,